I appreciate that, sir, but by our scales it's overweight. That's what we have to monitor. As soon as we get to the jet. Tom! We're not... Tom! What's happened? Oh, I need help! I need help! It's okay, I'm here to help. Hello, can you hear me? Are you alright, sir? Can I have some help here, please? What shall I do? We need an ambulance. Can you call 999? Say he's unresponsive and not breathing normally, and then can you come back and tell me it's on its way?
Can I get the AED?
Please, quick as you can. Is he going to be all right? He's in good hands.
Your space, please. Thank you. Use the mask, Sam. Okay. Take that, please. Thank you.
79. Go.
Unit, okay. Adult dad.
Yes. No, he isn't breathing normally.
Attach insert pads to patient's bare chest.
Okay. Remove hands. Thank you.
Don't touch patient.
Stand back, please. Thank you.
Shock advice.
Everyone stand clear, please. Thank you.
Don't touch patient. Shock delivered.
If somebody has a heart attack, literally within the first few seconds, their heart rhythm can become unstable and they can have what's called a cardiac arrest. And unless they're resuscitated from that immediately, then they will die.
When a casualty has had a cardiac arrest, meaning that their heart has stopped pumping, early defibrillation is absolutely vital. Automated external defibrillators, or AEDs, can increasingly be found in public places like airports and shopping centres. At the Norbreck Castle Hotel in Blackpool, events manager Mark Brockbank knows from experience the importance of responding quickly in an emergency.
It's the largest hotel in Blackpool. We do a lot of conferences. We've got 480 bedrooms. We've got massive function suites, catering up to 3,000 people for any kind of event. How are they doing?
Yeah, they're doing really well.
When does it start the show?
We went to Blackpool for a break for 6 days. Thought we'd go down, have a drink before we go to tea. I sat down, we were having a laugh and a joke in the bar area. My vision went all blurred. I said to Tracy that my vision had gone blurred. I went to put my hands to my eyes to sort of wipe my eyes because I thought it was just like something coming out of the hot into the cold, back into the hot again. And I can't remember anything from that moment.
I got up and sort of put my hands on his face, and with the same, his colour just went completely the darkest blue I've ever seen, you wouldn't believe. And he slid between my legs, he just out of the chair.
Fortunately for Ian, the Norbreck Castle Hotel had only recently acquired an AED.
Obviously it's like with CPR, you shout for the defib machine to come down, attach that, carry on with the CPR, and it's reassuring because the machine itself tells you what to do.
When somebody has what we call a cardiac arrest, it means that instead of the heart beating nicely in rhythm, the heart just starts to ripple with lots of electricity going in lots of different directions. What a defibrillator does is put a charge across the whole of the heart, which stops that chaotic activity so that the normal heartbeat can take over.
They said to us, without doubt, without that piece of machinery, Ian wouldn't be here today.
Over recent years, the British Heart Foundation has been responsible for distributing literally thousands of defibrillators in the community. We put them where there is the highest likelihood of somebody having a cardiac arrest, so football stadia and shops, shopping centres and the like, but we also put them in rural areas.
In a rural area like ours, the ambulance response time, although they do the very best they can, inevitably, for various reasons, can be much longer than it would be in a city, for example.
Chatsworth is a Baroque palace set in the middle of the Peak District. We get about 600,000 visitors annually. Part of my job is to make sure that we have full first aid cover.
Chatsworth has 5 AEDs across the estate. Kirsty has used one of them only recently.
I had a phone call to say that there was a lady who wasn't very well. She was sitting on a chair. I started to get her down onto the floor because she was losing consciousness, and she suffered a cardiac arrest. I had the defibrillator with me, so I was able to get that positioned very, very quickly, and it did, after analysing the heart rhythm, advised that a shock was necessary. The lady received 2 shocks from our defibrillator. The ambulance crew then delivered another shock with their defibrillator, and following the 3rd shock, fortunately, the lady actually came round.
Well, the beauty of modern defibrillators is that they are pretty foolproof and you really can't do any harm. So your responsibility really is simply to know where the box is, to open it up and to put some sticky pads on the chest, and there's instructions as to where to put those, and just press a button. The machine does the rest. The machine interrogates the heart rhythm, and if it's the right sort of heart rhythm, the machine goes about giving the shock.
Don't touch patient. Shock delivered.